Hey everyone, it's Lexi. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing kind of another grad/uni haul. Again, mostly all of these things are kitchen stuff with an exception of a few like miscellaneous items. So without further ado, let's get started. So this first thing that I got is, I don't want to take it out of the box because like I said, I'm going to have to move it eventually, but I'll insert a picture here. So it's basically, I think, a 20-piece set for 4 people, like a dining table set. So like has plates, bowls, all that, cups and all that. So I really like this. It was really cheap actually. It was one of the Amazon Basics, so it was, you know, it's like a good quality for what you're getting. So yeah, I'll like the pictures here, and this will just be a good thing. I don't need something for like a lot of people, just because it'll probably be me and maybe a couple friends every now and then. So yeah. So next I got a couple packs of these Moleskine Volant notebooks, and I really like these. They're really small and I love the quality of the paper. So I got like a blue version, a kind of peachy pink version, and a hardback of a dark blue one that's like a classic notebook, which I'll probably just kind of use as something else. And then there's a lot of these. I got like another dark blue version. What I like about the Volant ones is that they're really small and they basically fill up a whole semester. Like, I use these all the time and I just love them. And then I also got one other full-size one, and this I probably won't use for a class. I'll probably use for other things, but like all the Volant ones are like really small will be my class ones, just because like I feel like I can fit like a whole semester in here, and I don't, like, you know how you use with a spiral notebook and you use like not even half of it for the whole semester. This one, because it's so big, well, this one is like you literally use the whole thing for the semester, and I really like that. Next I got this like Mead academic calendar, and I really like it. It has like a rose gold style to it with polka dots, and I really like this. I got it off of Amazon and I really like it. I like the ones like that are the weekly planners, so basically it has like every day of the week and you have like your own section. I prefer those to the ones that are just kind of like column ones, or like the daily ones. I feel like the daily ones are a waste because I usually don't write things for Saturday and Sunday. But yeah, I like this, and I do the academic year ones because then I don't have to get one at the end of December. This one I'm all set for the school year and I don't have to worry about repurchasing another one. So next, with kind of like the school supplies, I also got these Sharpie twin tip ones. So these are like the 2-in-1s. So I love these. These are my favorite. But they're basically just like two. So they have like the regular Sharpie end here and then like the fine tip one here. And I really like these. These ones are my favorite. So yeah, and it was cheaper to buy the big one. So moving on to like other kitchen stuff, I first got this like cookie scoop, and these I love because then you get like an even cookie amount. So it's basically like an ice cream scoop, but you can use it for a cookie dough. So if you scoop out the cookie dough, you get like the same size, and this one I like, and you just squeeze and it kind of plops it out. So this one is my favorite. I think I might get a large one as well, just because you never know. Next I got this 2-pack of tongs, and just because you never know, like if I need to flip something or whatever, I don't, like, it was, like I said, one is a 9-inch and one is a 12-inch tong, so one can be like a solid thing, and if I need to be flipping something like on a frying pan, so this would be a good one to have. So even though it's covered in bubble wrap, I'll just basically tell you what it is. It is an 8-inch square Pyrex pan, I guess you can say. This was just like a basic one. I'm sure you all know what it looks like, but I'll keep it in bubble wrap for now. And then I got these 2 loaf pans, I guess you could say. I got 2 of them. It's because I love making banana bread. I have like a really good recipe for it. Also, I really like banana bread muffins, which I might do a video on because they're just so good. But basically it's like this, and they're just basic loaf pans. Next, I got this icing spatula, I guess, just because I like baking. I like to bake, and this will just be a good thing to have if I have frosting, because usually I use like a knife, but it's sometimes the angle is really hard to get with the frosting, so this thing will just be a good thing to have. Like, there is a jumbo, I think 12-inch one, but I think this one's just like the perfect size. This is a 9-inch, and I think it's just perfect. Next, I also got this Pyrex like casserole dish. And just because like I have, like what I do is sometimes I'll bake, if I have a lot of leftover pasta, then I'll throw it in like a casserole and I make like a faux lasagna, so I'll add like more sauce and cheese and like layer it, and it's really good. So I thought this thing would be a good thing to have because then it would be good like leftover thing, or if I want to do like potatoes or something. Here is another kind of 8-inch cake pan, but this one is a stainless steel version, so depending on what I'm baking I can kind of choose between the Pyrex and then this one. So in this thing in here I have the Amazon Basics digital food scale, like the kitchen one, and I just thought this would be a good thing to have because some recipes have like weights on there and I don't really have one of these. It was only $10, so I thought it would be a good price to have, and this is what it looks like. I thought it would just be a good thing because some recipes, like it's hard to guess how much, especially if you're doing like with meats and that, and I don't know, I'm nervous cooking meat, so like that way I can ensure that I'm cooking it right because I know I have the right size. And I also got this 2-piece set of this non-stick oblong cake pan, and like if I'm cooking brownies or anything, like anything in here, it can be a multi-purpose item again. And I also got this set of these non-stick muffin pans. So I really like these. Like I said, I have a really good banana bread muffin recipe that I think I'll show you when I get there. Like I'll probably do a couple recipes in there. So this one, it's really good. Like it's so decadent and I just wanted one of these as well. So moving on with like the cupcake theme, I also got this, I think it's a 24 pack of like the silicone like cupcake things. I forget what they're called. Cupcake little ring. So this way it's, you're using less waste and they're reusable, which I think is really good, and I just like these. It just makes baking so much easier. You don't have to worry about spraying the pan or anything. Next I also got kind of this plastic to-go cup. I really like these. I never have enough of these, and I thought this would just be a good one to have day to day, or if I just have it around the house, it's just, I always need one of these. This is kind of a bit random, but I also got this Band-Aid value pack, and just because I always get like hangnails that always, or paper cuts that always bleed, and when you always need a Band-Aid, you never have one around. So this one, it includes the water block plus clear, the flexible fabric, the water block plus clear, sports strip, top strips, and then some Disney ones as well. So I just thought this would be a good thing to have because Band-Aids are very important. I'll probably have to get a first aid kit just because you never know. Hey everyone, sorry for like the change in video quality. This stuff ended up coming like a couple hours after I finished it, so I decided just to include it in here. So I'm on my computer camera. So like the first thing that ended up coming was this Brita water filter, and I got this because I don't know, like I find some water tastes funny, and just in case the water at the school I'm going to tastes funny, I always have this to go back to, and I think it's always good to just have one of these because you never know. And the water that we drink at home, because our water does come from a well, is we filter it as well. So I think this is just a good thing to have just because I'm used to filtered water. So next I also got this cooling rack. I think it's a set of 2. So I thought this would be a good thing to have because you never know when you might need it. And I find like this is the stuff that you need and you always forget about getting. So I made sure I got one of these. So next I also got this pop-up hamper, and I just thought this would be a good thing. So I have like a nice like sturdy actual like real hamper in this house, but I think I'll just keep it here just because I think it'll be just too much having to drag it back and forth. So I thought this one would be a good thing. It's travel friendly because it's like really small. You can like press it down and like just put my dirty clothes in here, and if I need to do laundry I can just take this with me. So last I ended up getting this 12-piece set of a Tupperware, the Rubbermaid version, and these are just a good thing just because if you have leftovers then I could have some. And I like that this has like a funny design, and I tried to get the glass ones but they were more expensive, so I just got this one, and I just thought this would be a good staple that I think every university student needs. So that's it guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what other things you think I should get when I should be moving into my apartment, and yeah, there'll probably be more videos like this down the road, so don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!